Well, hello everybody, this is Dakota from the Techies World, and today we're going to unbox my new MacBook Pro. So first comes the unboxing stage here, and as you see, the box slides right out of its shipping box. This is actually a mid-2012 15-inch MacBook Pro. This is the non-Retina model. This box actually is from a 2011 MacBook Pro. So here's the specs on the machine. Now let's go ahead and unbox this puppy. First off, we lift open the flap, and as you see, the MacBook Pro is right inside. And we'll take a look at it in a little bit more detail in a minute. And then underneath the MacBook Pro is the power supply. The 15-inch models use an 85-watt MagSafe power supply. This is actually a cheap Chinese one. However, I do have a genuine Apple power supply, which I will be using with this machine. I want to conduct a RAM and hard drive swap from my old 13-inch machine. So first off, we're going to remove the 10 screws that are on the bottom, and then we're going to lift open the cover. And I'll go rather quickly over this. However, I want to mention one thing. If you're going to be replacing this drive, what you'd want to do is that you'd want to take out these 4 screws. These are actually T8 screws, and transfer them to your new drive. Now comes the RAM swap. It's fairly easy and self-explanatory. And now comes reassembly. Let's take a little tour of this machine. First off, we have a MagSafe power connection, a built-in Ethernet port, which the Retina models don't actually have, FireWire 800, a Thunderbolt port, which also carries video out, dual USB 3.0 ports, an SD card slot, line in for a microphone, and a headphone jack. Because I completely erased my SSD, I'm going to restore it from my Time Machine drive. As you see, my Time Machine drive is simply just a little external drive enclosure with a Western Digital 500GB hard drive in it. Once I plug it in and boot up the machine, I'm going to hold down the Option key to boot from the drive. And I'm going to select my Time Machine drive. Once fully booted, I want to click Restore from Time Machine Backup, select my backup drive, and then I'm going to click on the most recent backup conducted, and then I'm going to tell it to restore to Macintosh HD, and then I'm going to click Continue and let it do its thing. This will take a while. In fact, this actually took me almost 2 hours to transfer all my data over, even though we were going from a USB 3 drive to USB 3. Go figure. Once I logged into the machine, everything was fully restored. And let's do one quick look of the new setup. So that'll do it for this video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from the Techies World, hit that subscribe button down below. Check out the website and also all the social media accounts, and I will post the links to those in the video description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.